what's going on there that's getting in your way, slowing you down, stopping you, even sabotaging your success. There's so much going on in
Totally.
the background that it's hard on your own to be aware of. So, when I work with people, I'm listening for not like you said, the leads. Oh, we haven't got the leads, we haven't got the this, or this is not working. I've tried this and I've tried that. Yeah. What's going on that's driving that? What's going on that's having you go there? Right. So we get to what's going on. Yeah. So I completely
Totally.
align with what you're saying there. And also, focus on that point, but what have you missed out? What didn't you do? Because performance is simply action or non-action. So you've either, what actions have you taken or what actions didn't you take? What
Yeah.
did you do before that you didn't do this time? Literally taking it apart.
So I have a newborn, which means I wake up in the middle of the night and then I can't
Mm,
fall back asleep. So then I get ideas of blogs I should write and things I should be doing.
yes.
But I was just thinking about this last night and I was thinking, I have to tell the story. I need to write the story, but I'll tell it to you. I
Yeah.
had a client once, came to me for growth strategy and I laid out her whole growth strategy for her business. And she would always come back to me and just say, give me something else. That's not it. That's not the strategy. It didn't work. It's not
Mm,
working. It's not working. Give me something else. Like week over week, right? I'm like, well, how long did you try it? Did you do it? How long did you give it? Like, that's not how strategy works, right? But
right.
every week she'd be like, do you got something else? What else you got? It was literally like, what else you got back there? Come on, if you're really that good and you're that good of a strategist, what else you got back there? And the truth is, the problem isn't the strategy. The problem is you. No strategy is going to magically work if you don't believe it, if you don't put your action into it, if you don't put some skin in the game, and if you don't actually execute it consistently. And that's not a strategy problem. That's not a I gave you the wrong strategy. That's a you're unwilling to get a little uncomfortable and take an action that requires you to put yourself out there and do things a little bit differently than you've been doing them. And so that was I've had some experiences like that in the past, and that was a catalyst for me going and getting mindset certified to be a certified mindset coach. And I
Right.
combined my method mindset with the key growth systems and strategy because I found that I can give somebody the right strategy for them and their business, and I know that it's going to work. But if there is something blocking them, or they don't believe in it, or they're not going to take action on it, that strategy is
Yep.
never going to work.
Yes. Absolutely. Tony Robbins says, business is 90% psychology. And he's got strategies coming out of his ears. You go to one of his events, he's telling you got to do this, the 3 keys to that, 7 keys to that. But none of it will work if you don't implement it, if you don't actually follow it through. Without integrity, things won't work. So if they say, oh, this strategy doesn't work, you say, well, did you do it? Right. Okay, what did you do? And then you go through it with them. You get this to work before I give you something new. What's the point? You haven't tried
Yeah.
this properly yet. Awesome. Really great. All right, good. Well, how would people reach out to you, get in touch with you if they were interested in your skill set, what you can provide for business CEOs, you said, right? CEOs or business owners, entrepreneurs.
Yep.
How would they
Uh,
get hold of you?
Easy if you like Instagram or YouTube or social media. I'm easy to find. It's CELI Grows Business. So Celie Grows Business. Or you can check out my website, Grown Ass Business, which is very easy to remember.
So grows business, GROWS, yeah? Yeah.